Hey everyone! I am so excited. Where is Olive? Olive, come here. Today I'm going to, my husband and I, every year, we make our famous sugar cookie recipe and we gift it to our neighbors. Do you guys ever do homemade treats and gifts as neighbors? So Brad and I, since we've been together almost 18 years, the first year we were ever together and had our first Christmas, I made this is just a side note, my Nana's sugar cookie recipe, and Brad made his mom's recipe with this awesome frosting, okay? And it was so hilarious. So that same night we came together, we made, family recipes. We ended up combining my Nana's sugar cookie with his family's almond frosting. And it made the best cookie in the whole world. And so every year we usually host a Christmas cookie party. I think, unfortunately, this may be the first year that we haven't done it because of COVID and other reasons. We can't have big get-togethers with families, right? So Brad made all of his cookies, his famous cookies, and we're going to be delivering them to neighbor gifts. Do you guys do that? If you're on, say hello. I can't see anybody. I can't see who's joining or who's not, so I don't know what's going on out there. But I, this year, decided I wanted to add some dog and cat treats to my husband's sugar cookies. So we're going to do neighbor gifts. Hi, Karen. So glad you said hello. We're going to do our famous sugar cookies for our neighbors, and then I'm going to include a dog and a cat treat that is homemade. So I just wanted to come live and share it. I get a lot of people who ask me about, health and wellness, nutrition for both dogs, and I've stepped into that realm myself. A huge shout out to myself. I've lost 25 pounds since May, so COVID's been a good year for us. So here we go. How many of you guys have cats? And how many of you guys have dogs, and have you ever made a treat? So we're going to make a treat tonight. I've got all my fur babies in the kitchen with me. I'm hoping that Olive makes an appearance because this one is for her. So we're going to make, it's kind of like a tuna fish puff, I guess you could say. A tuna fish puff with egg whites and a can of tuna fish, and that's it. It's super easy to make. Anybody can do it. So I hope that you guys can see what we're doing. Yes, homemade is always best, right? So we're going to do this one. So it's a homemade tuna fish puff treat. And here comes my dogs because my dogs think that it's good for them. So you take one egg and you're gonna need 1 can of tuna fish. That's it. It's just the steps on how we make the puffs is going to be super fun. Hi, Des. So I hope you guys, I'm gonna come down here. If you guys can see this, swipe right with the comments and you guys will actually be able to see this a little bit better. So here we go. We're gonna crack the egg. I'm gonna open up my garbage since it's right here. I'm really spoiled in my kitchen. Okay, so we want to get the egg white out of this because we only want the egg white. We actually don't want the egg yolk to make these tuna fish puffs. I know, right? So we're gonna very carefully take all of the egg white out. We're just gonna throw it away. We don't want the egg yolk for this recipe. We only want the egg white. Then, if you guys can see my mixer, we're gonna take the egg white and we are going to pop it into here. And we are going to put it on a medium speed until it becomes stiff. Well, that's annoying. That sounds dangerous. It's because there's only 1 egg in there, so I'm going to turn this up real quick. We want that to mix. So while we're doing that, we're going to open up the can of tuna. I know, right? So we're going to open up the can of tuna. thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, so we've got that to some stiff peaks. So now I'm gonna take a can of tuna fish. Do you love my faucet? I love my faucet too. There you go. That was like my favorite thing added to my kitchen when we decided to do the remodel. So we're gonna take an entire can of tuna fish. Now this is solid white albacore in water, okay? We're gonna take this. And I have a little immersion blender that I use for my little projects. If you guys have an immersion blender, great. If you've got a Ninja, whatever you make smoothies in, it's a really good use for this. And for those of you that just joined us, we're making some tuna fish puffs for our kitties. So I'm gonna break up that tuna. And I have made, this is into stiff peaks. This is just one egg white, and I'm gonna take a spoonful and I'm gonna put it into here. We're gonna put the top on, and we're gonna mix this. I'm gonna blend this up until it makes like a paste. We don't want any flaky tuna fish. We want a paste because we're making puffs, okay? So I'm gonna use my emulsion blender. I don't know if you guys can see this. And I'm just gonna blend it into a paste. I know, I just smelled it. I smell everything. So you guys can see it. It's just it's a paste now. All right, so I'm gonna give these one more big fluff. I'm gonna get my stiff peaks made back up. Hi everyone. I hope you guys are having a Merry Christmas. All right. And take my mixer out. All right. I don't know if you guys can see this. So now I have one egg white, and I have got it into stiff peaks. And I have taken my 1 can of tuna fish, and I have blended it with a couple tablespoons of the egg white, and I have made a creamy. And now I'm gonna pour this in. And we're just gonna fold it together. And this is how we're gonna make our little kitty puffs. Olive, come here. I'm gonna go get Olive real quick, hold on. Come here. Come try this. Come. Olive, look what I'm making for you. Look, come here, look, right here. Look, do you want to try it? This is for you. Oh look, she's trying to stick her head in. Here. Ooh, you like it? Yeah, this is for you, baby girl. Okay, so now I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna just blend it and I'm gonna fold it together until it mixes, and it's gonna be really light and really puffy. Can you guys see? I'm just folding it together, and Cedar's yelling at me now. And Olive is, can you see Olive? She loves these. You can't have it yet. So we're just gonna fold it. And this is super light and fluffy. Super easy. Okay, now I have a Ziploc bag, This is a big one because I don't have any small ones. And I am going to scoop this up and I'm going to put it into the corner of the bag. Oops, I just got tuna fish on your ear, Olive. She's now got tuna fish on her ear. This is so easy and so simple. I am just going to cover you. Hey, get your head out. Here, you want to try that? It's a win. She likes these puffers. Okay, now here's the fun part. If you guys have kids, here, babe, have this. Look at her. She's totally got it on her ear. All right, let me clean this up. So we have a new clean area to work in, right? Really easy. I'm gonna bring over my baking dish. Here, Olive, come over here. So I have my cookie sheet here now. This just has one of these silicone things in it so it doesn't stick. I heated up my oven to 330 degrees. And now I'm going to push all the air out of this. And I'm going to create a piping bag like this. Okay. Now, hopefully you guys can see, I'm going to cut the tip off of this. And I'm probably just going to make a little, just like that. Oops. And I am going to make little puffers. Now, if I can make these and keep Olive from eating them, that'll be a win. Kate, oh, stop. Look, she just stole that one. Are you guys seeing this? She literally just stole that puffer from me. She just keeps eating them. Stop. Kate, you're gonna have to, I have to make these for everybody to see, and you can't just come and eat them. These don't really expand, but you just make as many puffers and as big as you want. These are fantastic. Nope. Can you guys see? I gotta go quick because otherwise she's just gonna eat them. She's literally just slurping them up. Oop, that one was a big one. Nope. I shouldn't have invited her. I should have left her over there sleeping. She does this every time I make these. I know this isn't very pretty because I'm trying to go. You guys can make them prettier. I just have to hold her at bay. I just have to hold her. Oh, don't suck it up. This is the story of my life when I make treats for my babies. Stop. No. Boop. Boop. She's seriously, I can't even get one in. These puffers are so popular and healthy. So our neighbor across the street, her name is Ember. They have a cat named Ember. So you can see, look at all these little puffer treats. And then Olive's favorite. Now this you don't have to do, but I like to do it. These are our paw paring superfood seasonings. Olive loves these. So I am going to sprinkle these over the top. No, stop. Of all the puffer treats. Okay. You're going to eat them all. And then I'm going to pop them. And now I'm going to pop them into a 330 degree oven. You can see these cute little puffer treats. And I'm going to pop them in for, let me look at my recipe. I think I did them for, oh goodness, 20 minutes. Okay, Google, set timer for 20 minutes. Woo.
Okay, 20 minutes.
Okay. Oh, that was amazing. I know, right? I put her up here And then I won't let her have any of the treats. She's so funny. Here, lick the spoon. It's okay. Tukey will lick all that off of her ear as soon as she gets down. Because her and Tukey, they've got... Yeah, I will absolutely post the recipe. Super simple. These, now keep in mind, you can give these to both your cats and your dogs, right? So we're making some... She loves this. I don't know. Can you guys even see? Here. I didn't realize I wasn't on camera. She loves these puffers. Super easy. Yep, I will post the recipe. So now, let's make one for the puppies, right? How many of you guys make treats for the puppies? So we've got 5 or 6 neighbors on this street that have dogs and cats. And our neighbor across the street has a cat. Her name is Ember, and she's one of Olive's good friends. They actually go and play all the time. I just recently discovered that Olive had killed a rat and had taken it over to Bob and Susie's house for Ember. It was a gift, and so I found out that was really funny. So I'm gonna make some of these for her, and I'm gonna add these to our neighbor gifts. So if you guys do that, I want you to do it too. So this next one, we're gonna make peanut butter and jam paw treats. Now these are gourmet baking treats. These are human grade ingredients, natural and wholesome and holistic. No corn, wheat, or soy, no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. Now this is something, has peanut butter, cranberries, and bananas. Peanut butter, cranberries, and bananas. These, can you hear Cedar? Look at Cedar. I don't know if you can see him. Come here. My boys are in here because they know that this treat is for them. And this is what you're gonna hear the entire time. So, I sell these, obviously. You guys can get these. I'm just gonna show you how easy it is. Oh, go ahead, smell it. It's like smell-o-vision. So, we're gonna drop this right in to the mixer. Right into the mixer. I had to rinse off my whisk. Now, I use coconut oil. It says you can use vegetable oil and water, but I prefer coconut oil. I believe it's a fourth of a cup of coconut oil to a half a cup of water. So right here, I have the coconut. I'm just gonna drop this in. Let me grab some water. I'm gonna grab the water and dump it in. Super easy. Now, if you wanted to make these into like a cupcake or a cake versus the treats, we're gonna do thumbprint treats with paw pairings on them. You just need to add an egg. And when you add that egg, it'll actually make it more of a cupcake. So for if you have your dog's birthday or your cat's birthday, then you can utilize this. Let me let my babies out the back door. Okay, now I'm just gonna start this. I'm gonna let it mix up. That easy. So I use organic, there's Tukey hair on this. Do you guys ever, like that have dogs and cats, do you guys ever find that your pet's hair is just everywhere? In my house, I pay a house cleaner to come weekly. It just is what it is. So I use the organic coconut oil, extra virgin oil from Costco and Sam's Club. I also use coconut oil, cold pressed. That's another one that you can use. Super simple. My kitchen is a mess. But that's why I made it. Oh, and coconut oil, so good for you. And this is so super simple to do that you don't really need a mixer. I'm just lazy and I don't like to hand stir anything. So I put it in a mixer. But you don't have to. So here's the dough. We're just gonna put it in. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do. I'm gonna bring my cookie sheet back over. Now, here's my other cookie sheet. I love these things. I don't have any cleanup. I don't got time to clean up. I like cooking and baking. I don't like cleaning up. So anything that I can do that's super simple, then we're gonna do it. So we are going to use turkey, sweet potato, green beans, and cranberry treats today. These are patries. Again, these are literally, that's all that's in them. Turkey, sweet potato, green beans, and cranberries. These are freeze-dried raw. And I'm gonna use chicken liver medley pop herring sprinkles. I wanna make sure this is open. And that's what we're gonna use for these today. Hopefully. Oh, look whose face we found. You can see Tukey. Tukey wants to help us. Sorry, hold on. Oh look, there's Tukey, waiting for me to drop something in his face. Yeah, look at that. Come here, sit. Wait. Okay, good boy. Good boys. Okay, so I've got my treats, I've got my pop herrings. Now I'm just gonna grab a thing of dough. Can you guys see? I'm gonna roll it, and then I'm gonna flatten it. I'm gonna put it here. This one's probably a little small. And then I'm gonna take a treat right here. You can see how real they are. And I'm gonna put this in it. And then I'm gonna sprinkle it with pop herrings. Oh my gosh, our neighbors are gonna love these. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna make this next one a little bigger because I feel like that one's a little tinier. So make this one. You know, I'm probably better at cooking than I am baking because I don't like to do measurements. Cedar, hold on, I'll give one to you. We're gonna put that. Here's some pop herrings we're gonna put over the top. We'll do the next one. And you guys, you can roll these out. We actually have some cute, Patri has some adorable cookie cutters. Look at these. Patri has dog houses, fire hydrant, a bone. I sell all these. How great is it? So we're gonna do this. So we're gonna make them and then hopefully you guys can see. Yeah, there are Thanksgiving treats. And our neighbors are gonna love these. So we're just gonna, and these ones, oh, they smell so good. They literally smell like a peanut butter and jam sandwich with coconut oil. Now I think we've got a good size. That first one I think was a little tiny. I do have one, ooh, that one's getting a little out of control, Elka. Now I do have a neighbor that has some tiny dogs. I'm not gonna do it with this batch, but my next batch that I pull out, I'm actually gonna make them really small and I'm just gonna roll them in the pop herrings. I'll show you how to do it. Because she has a smaller dog, I don't wanna send her with these big treats, but we've got big dogs on our street, so I'm not too concerned with size. Let me just finish making this. Hopefully you guys can see all these amazing goodnesses. Well, first one I did, man, I really just did tiny. These other ones are gonna be big. Huh, for all of Cedar and Tukey's friends on the street, and then we can go deliver it, huh? And I'm just gonna stick a treat in there. Any dog on our street absolutely knows that I'm the treat lady. They will like literally come. Now these are bigger chunks in these pop herrings, so I'm actually just gonna mush them down so I can sprinkle a little better. You can put them in a baggie. You can actually mix it in. Okay. And that's it. Look. Now we've got dog cookies. How fun is that? Super simple. Super simple. And we'll put those in after the cat treats come out. So for the tiny dogs down the street, I actually make these for one of my neighbors in the neighborhood. Her dog doesn't like pills. And I will use these and I will make pill pockets for her. So I'm just going to show you how I do that real quick, because for you tiny dog people, you might like this. Okay, so this is probably, I mean, it's not very big. Obviously, you can see. Look, it's as big as my eyeball. I know, it's because I'm a weirdo. And then I'm going to put some paw pairings in my hand. And I'm literally just going to put and squeeze in the paw pairings. I'm going to roll that into it. And this now has paw pairings. And I'm going to make a whole bunch of those with the rest of this dough for my tiny dog friends. Let me wash my hands. Oh, Cedar, do you need a taste? Is that what you need? Do you feel left out? Do you feel left out? I think Cedar feels left out that I didn't give him any. And that's it. Those are my 2 recipes that I wanted to come on and I wanted to share with you guys today. Here, are you ready? Come here, boys. Come here. Can they see you? Hold on. Let's make sure they can see you. So I just have the 2 that I made here. I'm just going to give them to the boys. Oh, that was so soft. That was so soft and so gentle. My boys just love this stuff. It's healthy for them. It's good for them. So thank you. Thank you for coming into my kitchen, my Bostwick kitchen. I love to cook for both humans and our fur babies. I hope you share this video with your friends that might appreciate it. If you have any questions I'd love, or you need more recipes, I'm hoping to come on here more often and have some recipes both for our humans and for our fur babies. Again, I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday, and we'll talk to you guys later. I will post these recipes and links in the comments, along with the pictures of the cookies that are done, so that you guys know how to do them. And I'll show up the tuna fish puffs for the kitties and the peanut butter and jam ones. Now, those ones are for both cats and dogs, but I'm going to do those for dogs because I made them really big. So that's it. Have a beautiful day and Merry Christmas. Bye, guys.